Alright, so we're gonna watch Walker play Bant Familiars. See what they do. They preordain into Island Growth Chamber. I assume they're gonna keep the Growth Chamber because it's Bant. They keep it. Play the Growth Chamber and pick up the island. Probably just discard the planes, but oh, they had enough. Enough lands. Atog. Alright, that's a good one. So I think you probably just play Island or play plane, snap it, Seagate Oracle Ephemerate. Just get some value. You're gonna snap it anyway. Are you gonna hold up Prohibit here? Yeah, I think that's a waste of mana. Because you want to be accelerating through your game plan, and even if they are allowed to drop it, you still have the Prohibit later for the counterspell, and all you did was time walk yourself and them. Like, I'm not sure that that did enough. If you wanted to just bounce it off the table and then keep going, I would have just played the Seagate Oracle and blocked. Because then the next turn you could have snapped and had 5 mana. So you're just going to hold up Prohibit? Okay. Yeah, again, I think that that's just playing too safe. You have plenty of power in the deck. Like they're able to accelerate their game plan right now, and I don't think that you are. So now you're playing the Seagate Oracle, it makes sense. Take the Preordain, don't want any more lands for sure. Oh, this is really cruddy. I want the high quality video. There we go. Prism, Draven Inspector. Okay. So here I would snap the Enforcer. Okay. That makes sense. I probably would have preordained. Now you can just, well, I guess, yeah, getting an island and then playing the Seagate Oracle makes sense. You're fair holding a Prohibit. So you want both of those for sure. No? Okay. Confused. So I think you probably want both Prohibits because if you're trying to stop the ATOG, you probably want to be able to manage it. And finally we get to counter it. Okay, that's good. So the Jeskai Affinity. They have another ATOG anyway. That's a bummer. So Drifter Ephemerate looks good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think holding up Pulse makes the most sense. Just play Island, hold up Pulse. Okay. There's plenty of things to pulse. You can block with the Seed Oracle and block here and see if they go for the fling and then just punk them out. Like I would try to get them to fling. 4, 5, 10. So I would just block with the Seagate Oracle and then see if they fling. Okay, so this eats your Ephemerate. I don't think that's worth it here. Lots of counting. Yeah, so I believe that I would have kept the pulse for after your creature died. I mean, you have more creatures to cast, so like if they have the counterspell, also by you playing it first, they could just fling you right now, right? Yeah, you have to play it in response to the fling. Oops. I fling you. You got fling flunged. That sucks. So if you had not played the pulse in ahead, and you could have potentially lived through it, but if you hadn't blocked, you wouldn't have lived through it either. So I think you just bring in uh, it's hard to say. Don't have a lot of life gain, so I guess you need the stone horns. Deep analysis are going to be, oh, you have moments piece. So 2 stone horns, 2 moments piece for the deep analysis and the metamorphose, I guess. I didn't have it. Blue blast either. What else are you bringing in? A prohibit. Okay, that makes sense. I think I would just go all the way down on deep analysis. It just seems like a lot of pulse paralysis. Let's see. Here we go. So this I would go fetch for white and then fetch for island and then play preordain. Okay. And that's fine too, just to get your green online and then hold up prohibit. Play fam and hold up prohibit. I would have countered that. Because not countering it gives them blue and then they can play Thoughtcast. Or Witching Well or whatever. And you have Pulse of Marasa for the I think you want both of these. I would go top. Put the negate on top, put the Archaeomancer on top. Play the forest, and then you have okay, so that works too. When you play the forest, you could just pulse for more lands, and you're not really doing. I guess it makes sense. Let's see. Mancer, get back preordain. Yeah. No sense fighting over it when you have the Pulse and Rasa. Looks like they had blue mana to Thoughtcast anyway. You could have negated that. Oh, they're probably going to kill the familiar. They dispel the Pulse Marasa. Huh. That's funny. So, Archaeomancer, play it, get back Pulse Marasa. It's a nice little loop. Replacing Faithfuls with Pulse Marasa is interesting. Alright, now I would just play the Stonehorn and leave up a counterspell and, excuse me, pick up the planes. Yeah. Just hovering over the island. I'm ready. We're saving it. I think I would have well, I guess you can just block with the Mancer and then pulse it. Yeah. All right. Pulse the Archaeomancer. Um, so here, I think I would Archaeomancer for Preordain, and then Preordain. But you could Archaeomancer for Prohibit and snap the ATOG and then hold up Prohibit. That works too. Like you're very out of range now. And you can just keep blocking and pulsing. Yeah, they're disincentivized to kill it for sure. So yeah, I think you're still fine. So you could potentially, if they go for a fling, just snap it mid them sacking and they have to sack more, and then you can negate and then pulse from there. I I think snapping the ATOG here is probably not the correct play because you don't advance your board state and they weren't going to kill you with it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. And then just pulse it back. Gain 2. I wouldn't block with the Stonehorn. I'm not sure if you're actually saying things or if you're just mousing around, but I don't have audio, so that's fine. I don't think you had to pulse there in response to the ATOG because um, you could potentially have pulsed end of turn to try to get them to use the fling because you have the negate. I would take the land. Okay. You're just pinched on blue mana a little bit right now. I would have played out the Sunscape Familiar as well because you can chump with it. Hmm. Okay, so here I probably want to get Preordain. If this resolves, I would play. Okay. Okay, so here you could have gotten the Preordain, played the Sunscape Familiar, played Preordain, played Pulse, played Weather the Storm, and then gained a bunch of extra life and not had these cards sitting in your hand. Right now, drawing off the top of your deck isn't going super great. Do you end up with the Mulldrifter? So they just go ahead and kill the Archaeomancer. Wonder if they're just gonna fling you now. Just all the 4/4s. So if you had played the Sunscape Familiar out, this would only cost 2. Now I would snap. I think I would snap the Mulldrifter. Okay. Okay. And then you can pulse it. Okay. Hmm. I think a lot of the what's going on here is that you're allowing them to have a lot of time to do stuff. And now you're tapped out and they can just fling you. Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah. No. Yep, so they just fling you. That's unfortunate. All right. All right, we don't have time for the second round, and we will see you in the next one.